In Chapter 40 of Mansfield Park, Mary writes Fanny and says that Henry has traveled to his estate to manage things. Maria and Rushworth have a grand London house where Maria will soon host her first party. Slyly, Mary adds Henry's fortune pales in comparison to Rushworth's and hopes Maria is happy with her high social status and wealth because there's no way she's happy with her husband. Julia has caught John Yates's eye, but Mary knows that Julia can do better. As for Edmund, Mary laments, work duties seem to be keeping him from London. Fanny is glad to hear about her cousins. Meanwhile, she gets to know her sister Susan better and comes to admire the eager 14-year-old who tried so hard, without guidance or thanks, to help her mother. In Chapter 41, because Edmund's letter has not arrived, Fanny guesses he has either not yet made it to London to speak with Mary or has done so and is too happy to take time to write. Fanny has been in Portsmouth about 4 weeks when, to her embarrassment and dismay, Henry shows up at the Price's home. Mortified at first, Fanny acknowledges Henry's efforts at reform, but still feels they're an incompatible couple. His behavior is kinder and more considerate than before, yet she still wishes he would just leave. In Chapter 42, the next day, Henry goes to church with the Prices, looking more presentable than usual. Without fanfare, Henry is soon walking arm in arm with Susan and Fanny, who cannot politely disengage her arm without drawing attention to her discomfort. As they arrive at the Price's home, she tries to go inside, but Henry's seemingly endless questions force her to stay. Finally, he presses her hand and leaves. In these chapters, Fanny is cut off from Mansfield Park, which she considers her home, and must get her information through Mary's gossipy letter, and later, Henry's visit. All in all, this teasing, lively, irreverent letter suggests whatever thoughtfulness and quiet emotions the country evoked in Mary have given way to the witty, slightly catty tone of the London social scene. Yet beneath the gossip, Mary sounds lonely. As with many aspects of life in the early 19th century, there were rules that guided letter writing. A level of formality was required and maintained to show proper respect for position and title.